So I got this knuckle off. I brought it over here and set it up on this steel anvil. That vise, it's also steel, and this wooden block. It just parts I had laying around the garage. Actually, they were here when I moved in. So now what I'm going to do is pound out the hub, this part that spins, from the wheel bearing. So what's going on is this part and that part that has the spline on the inside, that is just press fit into the inner race of the bearing. So as I said, this is the old bearing. So it's just press fit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pound it out, and if you can see, like this part here, that's the same as these parts up in here. It's tucked under a little bit, so you don't see that very edge over here. But anyway, it's just press fit in there. So when I pound on that spline, I have to make sure I get to the innermost piece. It's going to push it out, and then this inner race, the reason this is separated is because this inner race is going to stick to the hub, and you'll see that, and you've probably seen it in Parker CKY's video if you watch those. Hopefully you found those, because otherwise you guys don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But anyway, what I'm using is actually a 28mm socket, because it's small enough to fit inside this part that it's going to slip through. Anyway, you won't have one your first time to compare, but it's this most inner part right there. Like that next part over, that's the hub. You don't want to pound on that because that won't come out. You need to get all the way to the inside piece. So I'm going to sit that there and take a sledgehammer and pound on it, and it takes a while, and it's not fun, and it's loud, and I don't know how many times I second guess myself trying to think of a better way, but I haven't found one, unless you get a big arbor press, and even then, you know, it's probably just as easy to pound it out. In fact, to get the next part of the bearing, the whole bearing out, I tried to use a press to press it out, and I ended up not working, and I just pounded it out. So really, I guess this is the best way, and it's not fun, but you know, you're saving money by doing it yourself, so think about that. Also, have a homebrew or a regular beer.